I was distracted by all the shiny things.
Freedom Pharmacy. Freedom! Freedom, give me my drugs.
Today we are on a ride through the middle of Arkansas again. This time we're going to try to head into Oklahoma, but we're going to stop by some of our old haunts here just to see what's in these thrift stores. So let's take a look. So here we are in lovely Mena, Arkansas. I believe this is the town where they were running that CIA thing where they were trading drugs for money with the Contras and stuff like that. That's what this town became kind of famous for a little covert operation happening out of the airport there. Otherwise a sleepy little town. Let's see what there is to see around here. I'm gonna try Old Barn Antiques. Let's take a look at this place. A little piece of glassware there. Look at that. Miracle Design Miracle Maze. That's very cool. I haven't seen anything like that. Let's see what we got. A modern lodge there, but what's this lid? That's a weird lid. Number 14 lid? I don't really think so. This looks like a number 12. I don't see a price on it. Another one without a price, just a basic 3-notch. Okay, here we go. These two are 35. It's an unmarked Wagner. Looks like it might have had a plating on it. I don't know. Yeah, not as much antiques as you'd think.
Honestly, you see something all rusted up, you automatically.
So that's a BSR lid. It says FBP or EBP, a bean pot, flat bottom pot. So this goes to a flat bottom pot, but that's not a flat bottom pot. So this doesn't match with this, and this is also gate marked. So those don't go together. I see an obverse 8. That could be an early lodge. I'll tell them what this is. But that's intriguing. Let's take a look at this. Ooh. Probably, I would say a single notch lodge, but the handle is on. Neat. Is there a mark underneath there? Probably not. So, what's the price on this? $25. That's not bad, but I think that might not be flat. No. That's tempting. It's an oldie. Put that right there for a bit. Yeah, maybe it does spin. Seems like the... Okay, let's see what else. Look at the little teeny Wagners. What's the price on that? $22. Lodge. And that's a Lodge cornbread pan. Some interesting pieces. Nothing blows my mind though. That number 8's probably not a bad deal for 25, but I don't think it sits flat. Granite ware. I like these little toasters. Look at that. Huh? Oh, cool. Oh, it's an old bank. Check that out. Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't even notice it. That's a serious door. I was just distracted by all the shiny things. Shiny things and rusty things. Definitely an actual antique place instead of a few antiques and a bunch of other stuff mixed in. Yeah, that's cool. I bet it still works too. Not as cool as our toaster though.
No, because this doesn't have
This I think is porcelain coated.
this is funny. This little
Wonder what that triangle 20 is. Is that Chicago? Don't know enough. There's another piece of again cast iron. Let's see. What's it say? Is it National? Can you read what that says?
made in Holland.
Oh, interesting. Nice piece. A lot of chips, though. All right, so not a lot of no pickups really that day, but I wanted to talk about, since I mentioned in the video, the importance of obverse versus inset numbering. You'll see here, like this says number 5, and it's inset into the skillet. Whereas this is, I guess you could say outset or obverse. I hope I'm using that term properly. But when you see the numbers sticking out like this, that's usually a sign of an older skillet. The newer skillets tended to have the lettering inset into it. So the mold was sticking out and the thing would be inset. It's one sign of an older skillet or pan. It's not always the case, but it's usually a good sign. So it doesn't mean that it's not super duper old, but usually the older pieces are the ones that are obverse like this. So here's a Lodge arc logo, very early, single notch, actually with the Lodge logo on it. So we know because of this early arc logo, it's very old. And it also has an obverse mold mark. When you see Lodges with the obverse mold marks sticking out, they're definitely older than the earlier Lodges where the mold marks were inset. This is an early Lodge that's got a hand-scribed 3 notch, but it's a generation later than these with the obverse marks. Here is a gate marked number 8. We call this a Southern Mystery Skillet because there's no actual details on it. And this has got kind of a little bit of a fancy thing with the 8. Now in the video, It was something similar to this, but we couldn't see the underside of it really if there was any further markings. But that would have been a nice piece to get. I looked to see if I got it, and I didn't see it in my collection. I still could have it. But I haven't found it. I'll let you know. Here's a very early Griswold. Again, inset. Even though it is probably from the 30s, it's really a beautiful piece. And this also applies to lids. Let me grab this lid that I'm seasoning right now that's really, really hot. So here is a gate marked lid, and you can see it says 9 in. Ooh, it's all the oil's dried up. Let me go put some more oil on it. But you can see that when it's obverse like that, that's definitely a sign that it's significantly older. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and enjoying the video series and supporting me thus far by subscribing and clicking like and all of that. And if you want to catch me on TikTok, sometimes I have previews of what I'm working on that I haven't published lately. That's at TikTok/@WisdomStudio. And if you're on Facebook, look up the group Vintage Cast Iron Hunting, Restoration, Identification, and Sales. And until next time,